Okay, so customer's going with the purple theme. We suggested the GT Performer handlebar. Looks really good. What do you guys think? So up next, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the brakes. So this brakes, the original brakes was too short. It's got this really cool old school type of hanger. So the brake actually is really unique, goes through all the way here. So you would think it has the traditional one where there's a little hook. So we're gonna keep this to keep it real old school. Okay, so we're gonna take this thing out, run new cables for it. I think we're just gonna go black. I think if we go purple or white, it'll just make it a little bit too flashy. So here we go. Okay, so you know what? Actually, we're gonna opt to go with the MCS lightning cable. It looks very fast. It's a lightning cable. If you notice, the original cable, it has all these guides, so it's not a direct one. So we're gonna go and we're gonna use that same thing. So this is the way I do it. Let's put it right in here where it's gonna go. Run it up here. I would say that's about a good length right there. Cut it. Do not have the inner inside while you're doing that. I made that mistake, guys. I know some of you guys made that same mistake. Cut. This one here. Right there. And then the back. Same thing. I'm gonna feed this right here. And the other one, it sits about right there. So we cut that. There, we look really clean. Always hydrate these, give it a fair amount. And then cap it off. Now, if you guys ever wonder, the reason why you cap this off is because when you're pulling it, it won't pull all these internal out. So you should use those, okay? This guy here. One of the things I want you guys to notice is sometimes when you cut it, it crushes this. So checking it out right there, you can see it. Gonna trim it. Okay, real good. I think this is one of the things that a lot of you guys forget to do, is to loop this thing up, feed this through. Make sure my barrel adjuster is all lined up. Okay. You're gonna run across and it's an exposed line. We are a full service shop. We don't just work on BMX. Primarily we do, but there you go. Oil up here. I'm gonna test this by holding this, pulling, smooth as butter. We're gonna keep this one right here. See how it's all rusted up? Yeah, you know what, guys? I can go the full 9 yard. Is it 9? Is it 9? Why is it 9 yard?
I think it has to do with football or something.
Is it? Why is it called 9 yard? Why not 10?
I don't know. Because I feel like they run way more than 9 yards in football.
Is it? Where's that term come from? I'm gonna go with the full 9 yard.
Think about 9 yards. A football field's gotta be like 50 yards, right?
I don't know.
It's big.
I'm not a football guy, so I don't know.
I think a yard's 3 feet.
So somebody, let us know. Why is it called 9 yard?
Oh, it's because the bullets from machine guns used in the American combat planes of World War II and since were chains 27 feet in length. Thus, if a pilot were able to fire all his bullets off at one target, he was said to give his adversary the full 9 yards.
Oh,
there you have it.
That. That's way gnarly.
Dude, Max, you're so smart.
I know.
You're so
Just remember that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
You just do that off the top of your head, I forgot.
Guys, my kid is so smart.
Also, you haven't noticed, I'm filming into the Alf, so don't flame me on filming.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Also, I'm not Alf. Yes. Alf, you sound so different.
Hey.
So it's just like we said, Alf got us a camera so we could help him with this. And so, you know what? It's not because Alf is like, oh, you know, Alf is lazy. No. He's a busy man. And you know what? This was actually his idea because he wanted to get, you know, more content for you guys. So check this out. This is a very unique one. You just feed it through here. You guys ever wonder how this one works? I'm gonna keep this instead of using the traditional hanger. The traditional hanger I think would be a lot cooler. No, easier I mean, but this is way cooler. So I'll hook this one in. Up. Okay. Okay, and then go back over here. Feed this guy through. There. I'm not gonna tighten this guy down yet. I'm just gonna snug it, guys, so it stays. This part right here is the tricky one. Bring it all the way up here. Okay. See, I'm just gonna snug everything up. Then I'm gonna start going through and adjusting all this. Making sure everything pulls. Okay, you notice this thing right here, the alignment of this. So we're gonna adjust this guy too. So, final touch, we're gonna go with ODI long necks. You can't go wrong with ODIs, dude.
What do they call them? Long necks?
Long necks? Well, because the original one, I think there's the one that's called the toadstool.
Oh.
And then, so these are longer than the toadstool. So. Great. Just final touches, guys, because every single time the bike's on top of the rack here, we just kind of snug stuff. Just make sure everything is super tight. Excuse me. Okay. Check out the seat. There you have it. After, what do you guys think? A lot better. Could you guys see yourself doing this? Do you guys have a bike that's just sitting in the garage, a mountain bike? Well, guess what, guys? You guys can do this. Hey, you know what? Let's total this thing up. Let's see how much it's gonna cost. You guys all want to see how much it's gonna cost? Let's figure it out. 4, 15. We tally everything up. Parts, it's about $318. Now, we could have actually done it cheaper, but the customer wanted, you know, some GT tires, which some of you guys know they're gonna cost a little bit more. Some of you guys probably like, wait a second, I've been looking for these tires forever. I couldn't find it. Yeah, the GT tire tends to be a little bit more. We do have tires that were a lot cheaper, but he wanted to do something cool. Odyssey, a Mexican blanket seat. These guys are about $45, $50, depending on where you're buying it. There are other seats that are cheaper. Same thing. You know, the GT handlebar, these things are going for about $70 to $80. There are cheaper bars. So he kind of went and spent a little bit above the going cheap method. But if it's $319, you guys can definitely get one of these things done for like about $200 worth of parts. But it'll be even cheaper if you went out and got some used BMX part. All I wanted to show you guys was how to make a beat up mountain bike, a mountain bike that's just been sitting around doing nothing, to have a little bit more fun. Let's take this outside, give it a cruise. Woo, woo.
Oh my God.
That went really well, rode really good. Just want to let you guys know, the bearings in here and here and here and here are all original. I didn't even take it apart to clean it because the bike was pretty well kept already, so I kept it all in there. We also opted to go with the smaller gear. Originally, if you guys noticed, I had a bigger one, but we couldn't get the chain to be just right. It was either too tight or too loose. And since this is non-adjustable right here, we found that this gear ratio is perfect and the chain tension is real good. Guys, if you guys got any question on how to convert this, how to do it, if you guys got one that you want to show off, DM us, Epic BMX on Instagram. DM us, we'll post it up. Thank you guys for viewing in. Subscribe, share this, love it, like it, and guys, I want you guys to all shout out to Alfredo for hooking up with the camera so we could get you guys more content, all right? Thank you, Alf. Later, guys.